little setup here. Okay, we are out of opening prep now. Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, in his last couple games he played queen over. Some ideas, obviously b5. Bishop to g6 is always an idea. We could also play, so the rest of the opening prep I had was queen here, h6, and then there's a few different moves that white could have played, and we played queen b6. Bishop e2, I feel like we can still play h6, bishop takes, pawn takes. Here. Probably bishop takes. That way it's super awkward for him to develop. Keep his king stuck in the middle. I think this is still fine. Again, we have a move like b6, bishop b7. It's definitely an idea. b6, queen b3. There might be some coordination here on the f6 square. So getting rid of this pawn so that we can we always have this idea. Again, I mean, we could play queen b6 also. I almost feel like here we have some pretty good pieces. Queen b6 stops this possible annoying d6 move. Here. I just take. Put our knight there. Here. To continue, like I said, the quote-unquote engine line that I looked at was queen to h4, which he played last time. Okay. I mean, now it takes, knight takes. Okay, knight takes. Takes, knight takes. b5. The ideas of coordinating on obviously f7's kind of weak. Any reason not to take? I think this is the pressure point that he's gonna try to attack. Take. What about rook g8 in that line? I guess just knight back. Okay. e6, queen here. Knight here, knight there. Still pinned on this. Here. Here.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work, from project intake to campaign management to strategic planning or anything else your team works on. Asana works for you. Try for free today at asana.com.
That was a mistake. Fuck, man. Pay attention, Kevin. Oh, take. Ah. Pretty big mistake. Disappointing first game there.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself, there's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I could get used to somebody like you. It's like you showed up and I'm feeling brand new. Can't believe love's what I'm falling into. I could get used to somebody
C5. I don't think F5 works just yet because of castle. I mean, F5 castle, F6 takes. I think if we're able to So here takes tempo on the queen if he takes with the queen. Say back. Bishop e5 looks interesting. It opens up our queen to h5. Put some heavy pressure there. Can also slide our kings and our rooks over possibly. Yep. Okay. Was not expecting that. Is he just gonna go? Wow. Was not expecting that, if I'm being honest. I feel like he's gonna try to go queenside now. Like f5, queen d7, e6, pawn takes, queen takes. Tough part is here. Check. Let's say I play a move like start with. Is there anything here? Here. Still can't castle.
When the tides are high, you can't keep pushing. It's getting harder to breathe. When the people crowd around your space, know you were safe with me. When the storms above start pouring, and you've got a lot to lose.
Ooh. Again, I think we have a good position. How do we convert it though? Prepare the queenside storm. play the waiting move. Okay, I mean,
Where's your playlist taking you? Down the highway? To the mountains?
like we do not want an
Or
open G
just
file.
into daydream mode while you're stuck in traffic?
He's kind of showed us that he wants to go queenside.
Best Western is there to help you make the most of your getaway.
Get a pawn on
Wherever that
f6.
Because the only thing better than a great playlist
Maybe
is
bishop
a great
here.
trip. Life's the trip. Make the most of it at
Slice
Best
and
Western.
dice.
Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
Here. And can't we just sidestep?
Shock me like an earthquake. Tell me I'm falling.
Yeah.
Hit me like
Here.
a tidal wave.
Then what?
I never saw it coming. 'Cause nothing ever was the same. Took too much too fast. No wonder we crashed. And you threw all the parts away.
What am I missing here, boys?
You left me
Okay.
searching. I'm not over.
We're fairly safe on h1.
Breaking my heart. I'm not over. I'm not gonna let us fall apart. I'm not over.
Bishop takes. Rook check. King h1. Then what? h3 bishop. Like, what's going on here? Okay. Check. Just go 3 pawns for the piece.
Melt me like a Milky Way. I'm leaving tomorrow. Shoot me like a shooting star. As fast as the Apollo. 'Cause nothing ever was the same. Took too much too fast. No wonder we crashed. And you threw all the parts away. You left me searching. I'm not over. Are you done, baby, breaking my heart? I'm not over. I'm not gonna let us fall apart. I didn't mean to miss you like I do, but I can't get over you. Everything I see turns to blue. Oh, I wish it wasn't true, but I see your name in the pouring rain. Yeah, I see you all the time, like you haunted me.
I don't know, boys. Pray. Push and pray. Here, like queen. Here, queen on one of these. Trade. I'd like to get. This queen's gonna get active. That's the only bad part here. He has to go to a light square. Cannot go anywhere here. Goes here. Wish this was a classical game. Okay. Would love to see something like this. Check. Ah, Shiba. Here, check. Here, take. Here. Well, we got the openings we prepared for, but obviously these middle games are super complicated. And Yellow Rambo, he's a good player. Great bullet score, 2200. Bulls, queen a pawn. Probably can pre-move this.
All of my friends said you moved out west. Tell me stories underneath sunsets. Could it be more than just one night? Kissing the cab ride, head turning left track. Get a ticket for two to wherever you choose.
Our biggest thing is that this rook is not playing the game, so kind of playing up a piece. I don't even know how he gets this rook into the game quick enough. F6 is coming, and then one of these two moves, and maybe a queen. G3 probably wants to stay there for now. King can come up to G2 to defend the pawn. No checks along the G file. This king ever steps up. Check. No escape squares. I think we're in actually a decent position. I thought here he might go for this check. I mean, and then if he wanted to, he could play check again. Or even take another pawn. I mean, he could have gone check, check. But that's probably too crazy. Maybe it could have had some ideas. Queen defends the dark squares around the king. Could have been two pawns maybe. Now he's got one pawn. We have connected trio. Acting like a connected duo though, for the most part. Got him thinking. That's a good sign. Again, we didn't get the full line that I prepared for. He went for a different variation than he's played in the past. Or I should say than his most played variation from his Lichess account. Biggest thing here is not blundering a 30-second endgame against a player that's... Yeah, I thought this was going to be... We just queen, don't we? Let's go. All right, 30 seconds to that should be game. Ideas: rook takes, king cannot take back because of us queening on the e8 square. But we're gonna queen anyways if the king leaves. Alright. Should be up a full... He's gonna have, what is it? I guess a rook and two pawns, technically, for queen. Two pawns. Here. What's the move? What's the move? Here. Can we get this G-pawn rolling, boys? Here, B4 takes, I guess. f7 here. Here. Here, 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 here. Check. I think that works. I think that works. This knight can't move. Go here, here. Pawn push.
Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been
Threatening check, queen. Here, here, queen. That is the
but you can't love something new. It's too late to repair.
okay. Pick up the knight.
What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon. The sun don't rise, all the light is gone from me and you.
Checkmate. Whew. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Great game, man. Good game, well played. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see if he goes for the same. Okay. It's normal. Could go down the same line. Alright. So we have 1-1. And this opening, I think's the... I guess it doesn't say. Okay, goes for this line again. It's like a Caro-Kann. Like Panov. Go for the same line. I mean, I looked at the engine real quick in between games. I was minus 1.9. So I think the idea is that's doesn't really change anything here. Castle. Could even play h5. So in the last game, after everything happened, the computer was telling me h4 was like minus 1.9, and I think bishop here was like minus 1.5. I had some options. I mean, this is kind of weakening. The only question is, do I castle into this? Should be fine. I don't know, d4, castle, take. Can't push here just yet. I think we just castle. Wow. You not just get all the light square bishop pair here?
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
Get the bishop pair. Fixes his pawn structure, but I have ideas of like b5 in the future, attacking this pawn chain. You can play around it. Light square is going to be totally fine after this light square bishop's off. Let's take that. careful here. Alright, happy with how we've gone so far. Now if we just have a waiting move, see if where he develops the dark square bishop, we might be able to move this guy out. Here. Get along the 7th rank, I think that'd be kind of big. Also, maybe some ideas of really clamping down on the dark squares. Oh, you know what's not a bad idea? E6. Pawn takes, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes. I mean, oof. E6, if he pushes, we just take. E6, if he ignores it, I don't know. Bishop, one of these squares. Takes. We leave him with an isolated pawn. Bring our rooks to the middle. That also seems pretty strong. Any immediate tactics? Knight here? No. I guess bishop there if he really wants to, but bishop there, takes. Probably just gonna play rook over, queen up to d6. I mean, if we trade this one pawn for these two, have a pretty good feeling about that. Welcome everybody. That's so we got 5 viewers popping in. Appreciate it. I got the chat turned off during the games. As you can see, the chat disabled. We've had some good games. I think I've had good positions in both games. Okay. Take. Castle long here? That could be an idea. Castle long. We could still take though. Take. Okay. We start with a rook over, ask him how he's going to defend his king. Let's do that. Okay. What about this move? Here? A little crazy with it. Yeah, first game we had a pan-off variation that I kind of knew we were going to get, except like the last move in the line that I had made, he deviated from that. Which is fine. And then game 2, we had the 4 pawns attack with the Alekhine. He played the Alekhine defense. Here. What are we doing about this move? Ideas of could have played this move as well. That might have been an idea. we get rid of our... Do we even care about this pawn? Where do we want this bishop? We need this rook into the game. Do we play b5? Takes. He's up a pawn. Where did he get? No, we never want our pawn back. Oh. Here.
Violet skies and countryside, it all comes flooding back to me. Watercolor when we had each other, caught up
I should say here.
in the memory of when we talk all night, drinking cheap white wine. I let you see my darkness, then I fell in love, but you gave me up. I still don't know what happened. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. Our favorite bar and counting stars plays back like a movie. Remind myself I should forget, 'cause you're not thinking of me. But we talk all night, drinking cheap white wine. I let you see my darkness, then I fell in love, but you gave me up. I still don't know what happened. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic. I know we're over and I should move forward. I'm just a little nostalgic.
Yeah, we had a really... Sorry, guys. I was thinking there. We had a really interesting 4 pawns Alekhine defense, which I one line against this opening for yellow, and then 3 slightly different variations. Their first 10 moves are about the same for the 4 pawn. Deviated a little bit before I thought he would deviate. Super sharp game. That was an interesting one to go watch. Game 2. We are still down a pawn in this game, but again, like, White's rooks aren't really playing the game just yet. His queen's a bit off sides. Maybe queen here. Then we have some. Don't we not have discovery attacks? Like, take. Probably not. Here, takes. Take, I guess. Knight takes, bishop here. Usually you shouldn't trade queens when you're the ones attacking. But yeah, last game is kind of came down to Black's one rook wasn't playing the game, so even though I was down, I don't even know if I was down. I have to go look at it. There's some crazy exchange sacrifices that happened. I think we had 3 pawns for a piece at one point. We had an interesting tactic for a rook sack that our opponent decided not to take. Wow. Okay. Let's go here.
I've been dragging my feet slowly, sitting here waiting for you. Don't seem to wanna listen even when my heart knows the truth.
Okay. What's more important right now, the D file? D file's interesting because if he ever moves this knight, we might get access. D file, we don't care about that. We can coordinate. File C file. Let's go D file. Oh wait, might not have been the right move. Puts a lot of pressure on this knight now. Right now we have it covered, but we have to be careful. Might be worth playing H6 next. Ask this bishop if he wants to trade off. H6. We're at least going 4 games here, guys. Hopefully everybody's whoa. Alright, we gotta regroup here. Queen C7. Queen C7, rook here, maybe. Wow. B4? Question mark? All of a sudden we have some sideways pressure. B4. Kind of like B4. B4, B3. Our pieces are coordinating on B3. He might have to play B3 himself. All of a sudden we have a pass pawn. I don't know how easy it's going to be to defend that pass pawn. Tactics though. And we also have a check, which is nice. So we should be able to get this. A3 seems like a not the best move here. I thought maybe trying to put pressure on here. Maybe you could have tried like G3, King G2, get the rooks connected. Again, he's just playing without a second rook this game again. Even H5 would have been interesting because of the pin. I might place. What's the threat here? Not really a threat. Okay, I mean, what happens on B3? We can get pieces to the second rank now. Felt like that knight was pretty integral. Here, check, just wins the... Here. Take, I mean... Get this pawn to the promised land, or what? Little pawn that could. This has to be good. Why should I not play the rook over? Any reason not to play the rook over? covered it. What is going on here? Two pieces that guard here. Rook's still not playing this game. Here it takes.
Take me down low. Yes, you are enough to lay me down slow. Pull me in close. Yes, you are after that sweet and low. That sweet and low.
Oh, he's got his bishop guards. Ah, fuck me. I don't know. I think I botched this endgame. I think we were. Fuck, man.
Take me down low. Yes,
I
you are enough to lay me down slow. Pull me in close. Yes, you are after that sweet and low. That sweet and low.
Disgusting, disgusting. Right here, man. Right here. This rook did nothing. Yeah. Sure. Oh man, good game well played. It's here. Oh. Good luck, good luck. See if he plays the same. Wait, I don't think this is. Yep. Takes. It's 2 games. So there's 1 game his opponent played King H1, 1 game his opponent played King or Bishop F2, both games he played bishop b5. Which is a blunder. But I'm not sure if he will play the same thing. Alright, I'm out of my prep now. It's time to get to work. +1, -8. -5, -8, +1. Um,
Falling in quickly. Tell me you feel something too. Caught in the moment. I'm lost here without you. Tangled up in your web. Holding
feels like it has to be d5. C5, C5, C5. Playing this move with the idea of, I think, C5 follow-up. Okay. Right here.
Like the smoke in my lungs, you got me feeling so numb. Oh, all I felt was you. I was out of my mind, you were killing me inside. Yeah, I know the truth. I know that I think of you, I'm losing sleep. I don't know what it is you do. The moment that you walked into my life, I started to fall head to toe for you. No, I just can't get over all the games we played. I lose myself in your abuse. You split my heart in two.
Obviously got to win this one, so can't just trade off all the pieces here.
You split my heart in You split my heart
I assume.
You I cannot replace, memories cannot erase. No, I don't know how to. What we started for fun got me feeling so numb. I feel just like a fool. I know that I think of you, I'm losing sleep. I don't know what it is you do. The moment that you walked into my life, I started to fall head to toe for you.
B4, ideas of yeah. Or still probably not a bad idea. Ideas of oh my bro. Take 2 seconds to think, man. Alright, that's a pretty bad blunder. That's probably the match. Actually, there's some... I can't even take this. Wow. Dude, what's going on here? Queen takes, just not good. Assuming bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. Rook takes. Queen goes somewhere, and then maybe we get a pass pawn. Again. We're just playing with a million pass pawns these last couple games. Yep. We have a little bit of coordination. That is mate, so how do we... Take. In here. Bucket. Okay, we ball.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. It might take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I could get used to somebody like you. It's like you showed up and I'm feeling brand new. Can't believe love's what I'm falling into. I could get used to somebody like you. Somebody like you. Somebody like you. Oh, I don't know where you've been all my life, but I'm glad you came. I got so close to giving up, but with you I wanna change. You give me everything I'm missing, the butterflies, the
Ah, that comes with check. And now it's over. Damn, yellow is too strong, guys. GG, 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 GG.
could get used to somebody like you. It's like you showed up and I'm feeling brand new. Can't believe love's what I'm falling into. I could get used to somebody like you. Somebody like you.
Good game. I had a fun run playing this rapid tournament. I hope they do more of these in the future. Okay. For sure, but our run is over. I think we had another possibly good position. I'd have to check with the engine after these games. I feel like we can't be wrong here at least. Maybe it's just as simple as putting it with an isolated pawn here. Take. I mean, this could have been an idea. Yeah, we'll just good game, man. Good blood. F6, castle, castle, e takes f, bishop takes, bishop, queen d2. D5 is correct. D4 takes. Now I go for this. Okay, he plays c6. Can't play. I had the right idea, b4, but need to trade off more pieces. Bishop c5. I mean, I knew we had a good position. Takes. Oh man, I just have to calculate, man. Wants a rook to d2. I don't know if I would have seen this. Maybe I would have. Let's see. Oh, that would have been nice. Probably like. Oh, no. Oh, the rook's just trapped. Can't do that. Jeez, what even is his move here? Bishop's okay, so c5. Check. It's mate. And nice play by yellow to hold it. Still +2. H4. H4, the downfall. Look at that. Played well and just jumped off a cliff with D5 here.
Shock me like an earthquake. Tell me I'm falling. Hit me like a tidal wave. I never saw it coming. 'Cause nothing ever was the same.
C5, D7.
Much too fast. No wonder we crashed. And you threw all the parts away. You left me searching. I'm not over. Are you done, baby, breaking my heart?
So that was game 4. GG's to my opponent.
I'm not gonna let
Again, I'm pretty sure I had a completely winning position in game 3 as well. So opening preparation worked, just outplayed by a better player. Like he went for the same line and like this H4 moves. I don't think it's good. Honestly, I got scared of B5 because of the last game I lost. I lost because the tactic wasn't there. Now in this game it is.
Melt me like a Milky Way. I'm leaving tomorrow. Shoot me like a shooting star. As fast as the Apollo. 'Cause nothing ever was the same.
Now we play B5. Bishop E6.
No wonder we crashed. And you threw all the parts away. You left me searching. I'm not over.
I even stopped and took, I think I took time on this move.
Baby, breaking my heart. I'm not over. I'm not gonna let
I took a minute on this move. Made the wrong call.
I didn't mean to miss you like I do, but I can't get over you. Everything I see turns to blue. Oh, I wish it wasn't true, but I see your name in the pouring rain. Yeah, I see you all the time, like you're haunting me, and I'm on my knees and I'm begging for a sign. Do I leave your love behind? Do I leave you
Yeah, it just shows like prepped completely fine for this opponent. That's what We had 4 lines, the pan off attack. And in all of his other games, he played this variation. He had 2 games here. And he played queen to h4 in both of them. In this first game, we deviated right here. He played knight to f3. But just to show you a little bit the rest of the line, queen comes out to defend the 6th rank. And then we start playing the game from here. So you can also play f3 or a4 instead of e4. So that was the pan off. We had great positions in both of the games we played. And then in the 4 pawns attack, we had this position, I think, every game, something like this. We had this in the last game. And I ended up not playing the king h1 variation, but this bishop f2 variation. And in he's played both of those variations against king h1 as well as knight or bishop to f2. And in both those games, he played this knight jump into e5. It's considered a blunder, as you can just trade and you have 2 pieces for queen. And are we up a pawn? 2 pieces for the queen, but we also have the bishop pair. So that's some of the preparation I had. What was this last line? See what this last line was. Oh yeah, if he ended up taking this way, which is considered a blunder, this is like +2 already, or +2.5 for white. Black's just losing a piece. Yeah, pretty much his whole center collapses if he goes with this variation. I don't think he had any games, or he might have had a game or 2 of this variation, but I did not think he was going to play this specifically. I was more surprised at the fact that he had played knight e5 twice in 2 of the games that I had saw that he had played. So opening prep worked out. I mean, we only studied 4 lines. We got, I would say, 2 of them covered 90 to 95% of the opening prep that we had for a player 200 points higher than us. I'll take that as a win. I don't know if we ended up gaining rating or not. Lost 3 rating, which is fine for going 3-1. So this rapid tournament was pretty fun. Be interested to see. We're going to be playing Saturday for my first 45-45 game. And we will see you guys then. Appreciate everyone stopping by.